nonprofit Fresh Start wants your help to assist local children in need during these uncertain times. Joining me to discuss this topic is the Chief Development Officer at Fresh Start Surgical Gifts, Michelle Pius. Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I am well. Let's start by kind of broad stroking. What is Fresh Start Surgical Gifts? Describe the organization.
So we're the safety net. We take care of kids that need cosmetic or physical reconstruction, and they don't have the resources, which means they are uninsured, underinsured, or their parents don't have the financial ability to pay for a cosmetic or physical deformity.
A brief description of the procedures that we're talking about.
So we take care of a lot of things. Most people always ought to assume that it's all cleft palates, when in fact we have a very comprehensive healthcare system. We take care of kids that have vision problems such as cross-eyed, kids that have microtia, which is a missing or misshapen ear. We take care of kids with port wine stains, large birthmarks in visible parts of their body. The list goes on and on. And of course, we do a lot of cleft palates.
And Michelle, on an annual basis, how many kids are we talking about?
We take care of anywhere from 375 to 400,
Wow.
425 kids. And I'm really glad you invited me on the show, because people always think of disadvantaged kids. The makeup is completely different than, say, January, when it was a single parent working 2 jobs with uninsured kids. Now with the pandemic and the financial crisis, it's the kids up the street whose parents did have jobs. Remember, the same day everybody lost their jobs in the United States, they also lost their health insurance.
Right.
So we don't want parents to have that anxiety of food and rent or medical care for my child. Fresh Start is here to relieve that anxiety, and we can take care of the children's medical needs.
And it's such an aptly named organization, Michelle, because what you're doing changes lives as far as these youngsters are concerned, is it not?
Absolutely. Kids go from being shy and withdrawn. Most kids love to go to school, but they're hesitant to raise their hand in the classroom because they don't want kids to turn around and look at them. Once they start in the Fresh Start program and they know they're going to be taken care of, they just really blossom. They have a lot of self-confidence, self-esteem, and more importantly, self-love. They feel good about themselves and they thrive. What's really important to us is that they stay in school.
All right, Michelle, I know you have the physicians do their part on their end as far as keeping costs down as much as possible, but still money is needed, and I believe that is why you're talking to me. How do we get the message out? Where do people go so that we can make it 500, 600, 700 kids a year?
We would love to. As you mentioned, all of our medical staff is all volunteer. We have hundreds and hundreds of volunteers locally, and with the current crisis, we are getting scores of applications every week from families that never thought they would seek out charity care. So if you could, go to freshstart.org and click on the donate button, or you can contact me directly, Michelle, Michelle, at freshstart.org, and I'd be happy to speak with you personally.
Michelle, I will post all that as soon as I can later in the day. I promise you that. That'll be my contribution to Fresh Start Surgical Gifts, and I look forward to our next conversation.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here.
All right. Have a great day.